Her head is also really low. She's engaged. So that's exciting. This pregnancy has been different than the boys. So I think that she's gonna come at 39 weeks because that's when I usually give birth. I gave birth to all the boys 39 weeks and 5 days, 39 weeks and 2 days, 39 weeks on the dot. And there's only one of my kids where I gave birth at 40 weeks and 2 days. So I'm expecting 39 weeks. However, unless, you know, she's just preparing and getting ready ahead of time and then she's just gonna chill all the way at 39, she's been doing stuff that my boys usually do a week before I go into labor. So I've been getting a lot of like crampiness, cramping in the back, which I usually get a few days before I go into labor. So I'm kind of surprised that I'm getting the crampiness now. She's preparing for birth, so it makes sense. I'm gonna feel her preparing. Increased discharge, it's very milky, has that more of a milky color, which usually is normal around this time, as that is a sign of cervical changes. So the cervix is thinning out, and once that starts to happen, you'll see increased discharge. So that's actually a good sign. So usually once my discharge starts to become more clear and mucusy, that's the mucus plug, and usually I'll be going into labor a few days after the mucus plug. Even while I'm talking, a lot of cramping in the back and things like that, which is nice. Baby is already engaged, so it kind of feels like I have like, I was telling my husband, like a pole. It feels like I have a pole in between my legs, and like it just feels like that, like I'm walking around with like a pole in between my legs, like holding my legs open. That's kind of how it feels. Last night I had a dream, and I had a dream that she was pushing her head through, like getting super low in the birth canal area, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then I woke up and I'm like, it felt like it was a dream, but it felt like it was happening in real life. And as soon as I got up, there was so much pressure. I had to go pee, and while I was like walking to go pee, like the pee was like dripping. So that was funny, and that was her like getting lower and lower, because I noticed in the morning that she was definitely more engaged than she was the other day. I love when babies come closer to 40 weeks, because the closer to 40 weeks they come, the more developed the lungs, the more developed everything is. I'm never in a rush to not be pregnant anymore. I know that sounds strange to most people, but you will never hear me rush pregnancy. I always say baby knows best when to be born, and closer to 40 weeks the better. Even if it's slightly past 40 weeks, the more developed the baby is, obviously the better. Of course, I don't like going too far past due, although some of my clients go to 42, and that's fine. Even 42 in a few days. And sometimes it's because the due date is off. Sometimes it's because baby's just not ready yet, and we're just waiting for baby to be ready. And sometimes that happens. Personally, for me, I don't think I'll ever go that far past due. I'm more of because my babies literally start preparing 36, 37, they're already engaged. So there's really no reason for them to go that far past due. I'm gonna get all the supplies ready, get the birth pool ready, and I'm still gonna do my birth plan, because even though it's an unassisted birth, I still want to have a birth plan. I still want to make sure the boys and the kids are aware of how everything is gonna go, and it also just gives clarity and direction for the universe as well, once it's written and set in stone. And we're gonna get ready to have a baby, y'all. We're about to have a baby.